Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I am the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with a brand new stream. Jeff, it's one last run. Pittsburgh Penguins 2023-2024 season part 1, starting the job. After a lot of consideration, we decided we needed to take over the Pittsburgh Penguins, and boy, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, this is, there might be teams with, worse cap situations in the league, but there aren't many of them. You got a lot of money and a lot of old players, so it's win this season or else.
Well, I'm looking. We don't have a first-round pick. We don't have a third-round pick.
Yeah, that's why you traded the first-round pick for Carlson, who you're also paying $10 million a year for.
We don't have a second-round pick next year. So our team doesn't have a lot, although right now I'm thinking we should probably sign Brandon Yeager to a contract.
You could wait. I mean, it's not like you're going to be playing him this season, is it?
I don't know. I'm not opposed to
Well, you got the prospects tournament coming up. Maybe watch it. Maybe see how he
well, we're going to get him
does in that.
We're going to get him under contract anyways.
Yeah. And the real Penguins are 500 at this point, so it's not like their win now plan for this year is really working out all that well.
Yeah, so as you can see, this depth chart is interesting. We got a lot of goalies under contracts.
Yeah. I mean, there's
not very good.
There's some guys that are, guys not on the roster that are placed higher than roster guys, but it's like from once you get past Graves, the D is not a lot to pick between the minor league guys and the guys on your roster.
We're actually going to put we're going to immediately put Pettersson on the trade block, and in fact, we're going to shop him right away, just to see if we can move him.
And good defensive defenseman, but
we get
really making a lot of money.
Do we want to try and move anything else with him? Probably not. Let's just shop him. And I would really like someone who's cheaper. A 5th-round draft pick from Colorado. I don't hate that.
It gets the cap off. It's a capped up, basically, but
it is.
And if you haven't seen this before, this is a new shopping interface that we've added this year.
Yes.
A little easier to use than the old one.
Minnesota's also offering a 5th-round pick. Which would probably be a higher 5th-round pick. And
the players you're getting offered aren't exactly
outstanding.
Yeah, Robin Salo is probably the best one I've seen so far. That's not saying a lot.
We might be able to get somebody on waivers too, as we're back in August. Winnipeg offers Logan Stanley.
Yeah, nice one. That's probably one of the better ones you've got.
Well, at least he's still got
cheaper.
An upside. Yeah, he's only $1 million. But I think kind of the 5th-round pick's probably the best call. Thoughts?
You got guys you can bring up that aren't going to be a vast drop off from Pettersson.
So let's take
and it gets you on the way to. I mean, are you going to go for it this year, or are you going to start rebuilding? Because
I think it depends how we kind of build our bottom 6. Much like the real Penguins, the bottom half of their lineup is not super great.
The one thing to keep in mind, the season goals get set on the first day of the preseason. Okay. So if you've got a weak roster by that point, it'll give you more reasonable goals. But you get to there, you've got to move a lot of players immediately. Otherwise, it's going to look at this lineup and it's going to give you at least top half of the league. I'd expect. I think that's what you start at. Let me just check job security. Top half of the league right now, and so I'd expect something similar.
Okay, well, here solves the defensive problem. we move Jeff Carter and send him back to Philadelphia for Mark Stahl and a 7th-round pick.
Yeah. Well, you got a pick out of it, too.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
not the worst of all time.
Stahl is pretty much finished, though. I mean, he's real life. He's done, I think, barely played this year. And yeah, I guess 1.5. The ratings reflect that.
That clears $2.8 million in cap space for us, though.
Yeah, unless you were planning on, using Carter's. No, it doesn't even the right wing. He doesn't really fit in the top 6.
No. I mean, he had 29 points last year. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to move him immediately, too. All right. So we've joined Pittsburgh, looking for top half of the league. Yeah, that's kind of our big things here. And we're just dumping some salary cap right now. We are going to call up Ty Smith.
And now with all that money you saved, bring back Phil Kessel.
Well, we could. We absolutely could.
Same or Kane.
Well, Patrick Kane would be an interesting ad.
Where did I see? Kane was talking to somebody I saw last
Florida.
week. Was it the Leafs?
He was talking.
Florida.
Yeah, he was talking to. What does Patrick Kane want? He wants $5 million.
Surprisingly reasonable. How many years, though?
1. I think we offer him that contract.
Yeah, I think that's doable.
That would be a very interesting ad. All right, we're going to advance one day because we might continue to try and move some more players here.
You're going to get stopped on the next day anyhow, or the day after that anyhow? So,
prospect tournament, yes.
Yeah.
All right. P-Wog says, go Wings, go Blues, go Detroit Lions. P-Wog, how dare you? We can't cheer for the Lions. Patrick Kane seems kind of happy.
Should mention this is a test build. We just released this and gave it to the testers this afternoon, so it's got a few fixes in here that the live version doesn't have, and there's always a possibility that something goes wrong here too, so keep that in mind.
Yes. Anybody else we immediately want to try and move? You signed for way too long.
Layout length isn't so much of a problem other than Graves, but you just traded away your other good defensive defenseman, so I don't know if moving him's a good idea. Yeah. Rackle is going to be around for a while and hasn't done anything this year. In real life, I mean.
Laptop Hound says, I'm afraid to send the Oilers. Fair enough.
It's hard to make them realistically bad.
Yeah, prospects roster. We want to look at possible players here.
Yeah, and you see it's listing every player you could possibly take, including free agents, but go to the All Players tab and you can switch that over to just your own players, because this is probably who you want to prioritize, because the taking part in the prospect tournament gives the guys a small boost to their development. And, you also want to see how your own players do.
Yes, well, we're picking our top guys right now. Wait, really? 24-year-olds?
Yeah, that's the maximum age.
Okay.
And that gets guys who've been out of, say, been in Europe, or, I mean, you can't use players who, I think they have to have under 10 NHL games, so.
Fair enough.
If a guy's just come out of college in the last couple of years or come over from Europe, still a prospect at that point,
I'm just looking
particularly for goalies.
Yeah, that's fair. Defense, we need one more defenseman. And Johnny Gruden. Forward. And forward. Oops, that's wrong guy. All right. So we are going to continue here now. And as I'm looking to see how we did here, brain is not seeing Pittsburgh's logo. I'm not trained for it yet. Rangers, we lose 5-3 to the Rangers. Yeah. Right over where my mouse is. Michigan hockey down year, but go blue anyhow. Well, I'm not happy Rutger McGroarty got hurt there, P-Wog. Another trade. All right, we've got Yeager under contract now. And he wants number 29, kind of a weird number for a forward, but him and Lane. All right. I'm just trying to think here for a second.
That's what he's wearing in Moose Jaw.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And continue to move forward. Pittsburgh playing Detroit. Laptop Hound says he's first time I've watched you guys in a while. From what I've played of FHM 10, I'm loving it. Good work. Except in historical exhibition, I sim the Oilers 2006 and there was no Pronger or Pekka. Might depend on when they joined. Might have to use the 05 Oilers instead to see them.
And just checking their data right now.
I'm trying to think. They were both after the lot. 06, 07. Yeah, no, it was 05, 06 they would have been on that team. 06, 07 was the year Anaheim won, yeah.
Yeah, Pronger's in Anaheim at that point.
Yeah. Testing my brain here. All right, playing again here. Playing Arizona, and we pick up a win over Arizona 5-1.
And Peck is in Toronto. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he went there.
I got the Canucks today, and 4-1 win over the... Oh, we should take a look at the prospect rankings and just see where we're starting.
We should actually probably throw some guys up on the trade block, too, for that matter. How about his...
And you may want
to... talking about Rutger McGroarty, P-Wog, I heard he was out at least the first half of the season. Sorry, you wanted me to do what?
Patrick Kane signed somewhere. Check the news.
With us.
Oh, it's ours. Okay.
Yes. All right, so we've reinforced some of our forwards, which has put us now at 84 million, but we have 2 guys extra. All right. We might be in tough here for cap reasons, but we'll see what we can do.
I was saying you may want to set your team needs.
And so how does someone do that, Jeff?
Trades and transfers screen.
Trades.
Renamed this year. Used to be the trade offer screen.
So needs.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
Well, you were saying I think you wanted a defenseman. And is there anything else? Happy with Nedeljkovic as the backup?
I mean, for the moment.
6 forwards.
All right, our most... active needs. Not really seeing anyone who's jumping off of super interest to me.
Yeah, but it'll be a little more the trading deadline one.
Yes.
Or trading block one will populate more at the deadline. You'll be able to see if there's anybody that's being moved that fits what you want.
Actually, we add some from somebody who's got more contract left. We probably actually want to lower that cap hit too, for that matter. Let's say 3.5 million. Oops.
Gonna take you a while with down arrows.
Nope, wrong one. There we go.
That's 350. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Jaden Struble is about the most interesting guy there.
There's old Mark Giordano.
Yeah, we can watch waivers and see if someone of interest comes up too. I'm not really seeing anything completely jump off the page. I guess maybe we should put a 2-star. 1.5 star. If we add goalie. Oh, bring back Marc-Andre Fleury. That would be interesting. I think most of that makes sense. All right. Back to our roster screen. Let's put... Oh, even though he's a former Jet, we're going to place Jensen Harkins on the trade block. Place Mark Stahl.
Yeah, probably the fourth line guy anyhow.
On the trade block. We'll actually shop Mark Stahl here really quick. Even though I'm pretty sure the answer will be nothing. Oh, no. We get a 7th round pick immediately offered. Several 7th round picks. Lots of 7th round picks. Send him to Montreal. Send him to Vancouver. That would help their defense, right?
Our defense is fine right now.
All right, we'll send him to Vancouver then, just to be nice. Accept. All right, Mark Stahl is out here. I was going to say Marc-Andre Fleury.
Chat question. Can you only control one team in the franchise players, or was setting to control more than one? If you start as a multiplayer game, you can add as many GMs as you want, yes. And each one can control a separate one. It's a little clumsier, but you can control more than one team that way.
We're also going to place Radim Zahora on the trade block. I feel like we're going to put Vinny Histroza on the trade block as well. Get anything interesting for him. Noah Kari is interesting, but we're paying him way too much money at 31 years old.
Yeah, but he's your checking line center.
I know. We're still going to place him on the trade block right now. If we get something interesting. All right, going to continue now. Oops. And so, Jeff, since we're talking about real hockey, how are you feeling about your Canucks?
I mean, it's weird that as soon as I finally give up hope on them having a decent season is the year they take off. But yeah, I mean, been fantastic. Hughes has been a monster. Demko's playing good. Miller's having, thought he had a career year, but now he's back on that path again. And Ronek turned out to be even better than advertised. So,
all right, Minnesota just give us a big offer. Damon Hunt for Jansen Harkins.
Well, there's potential. If you got depth on the farm, somebody you can call up
for forwards. I'm not too worried.
Rampitlick, I guess.
Yeah, Poulin could come up too. Colin White.
Yeah. It's a bit of a drop off there between Parkins and those guys.
Well, we've got
looks closer,
Luna Koppanen, who's 2.5 stars apparently. Let's bring him up.
Yeah, okay, I guess you got guys you can fill in with.
Yeah, I think we're making that trade. Damon Hunt gives us another prospect. Actually, before we do this, no, we're going to do it anyways. It gives us another defenseman. You wanted us to look at our prospect rankings.
All right, yeah.
So let's go system rankings, and Pittsburgh lands at 20. Probably because we just picked up Hunt, who becomes our third number 3 prospect. So, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Room to improve. Well, it's going to be a little tough to do that without a draft pick or first round pick this year.
Yes, it is going to be tough, but
But yeah, Yeager and Pickering, 2 decent prospects, and now you go Hunt actually will end up moving right into your number 3 spot, so you would probably have ranked lower before that trade.
Well, that's what I said. We would have been pretty bad.
So you got a lot of mediocrity after the first 2 guys, basically.
Yes. Anyone else of interest we should put up? I was trying to see. Brian Rust for 5 years at $5 million. Boy, that's going to be a tough contract. All right, I think we'll kind of run with this unless we get some guys we can pick up at waivers who might be of interest.
Yeah.
For us, but I think otherwise, yeah. All right. While we're doing this, let's set our roster. And run Wolsey extra. I think that makes sense. No, I got too many guys dressed. Jaeger comes out. Kane goes in. Rust. For some reason, I guess we don't even need him. We called up that Koppanen, but we might not even need him.
Now you got him there for the preseason.
Yeah. I'm just going to shop Histroza right now, even though he's on a pretty low contract. Travis Dermott is his first offer. Oscar Steen. Nobody immediately.
Bear in mind, you can specify what you want back to. You can change it to only your active needs or only draft picks too.
Yeah. Let's see if we only ask for picks if we get anything. I can't shop him. That's weird. Oh, I don't have him selected. That's why. Why do I not see him on this list? That's weird. I'm not crazy, right? You're not seeing him either. It's all by names.
The feed is blurry. I can't read it. Gotta restart. Hang on.
No, he's not here.
I think maybe because you added him from the shopping screen, it may not be showing up there. You may need to Or no, because you've already shopped it once today. Is it limiting that to one? Oh, I was looking for. I thought you were shopping Zahorna. I didn't even look for Anastraza.
Uh, oh, that's weird. Okay, Jeff, it's still giving me some players. So something's not right there right now.
Is that the list from the first shopping attempt, though?
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah. As you haven't moved on yet.
Okay, so it won't get rid of any recent offers. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, good to know.
Hang on, I'm just double checking it. Yeah, I do it in the save I've got here, and I get nothing but pick offers back. As long as you don't advance a day, those offers will stay there.
Okay, makes sense. And we continue here.
Yeah, just about up to the start of the month, so you can set the financials up, and I think you'll have some tournaments to scout. It's one of the other new features. The exhibition season won't start for another month.
All right, got another trade proposal, though. Offer of right winger Alexis Gendron for Radim Zadora. So a guy from the Q I'm not super familiar with, but was putting up over a point per game. 19 years old. Set to the AHL. I think that's another deal we have to make.
I mean, Zahorna's cheap, and he's borderline for you, though.
Well, 19 years old, he's got 2.5-star potential. Zahorna is only 2 stars anyways. This guy's 1.5.
And Zahorna is a former Leaf, so,
Not much scouting on him? Well, a little bit. Wow, look who it compares him to.
Yep, a little worse than Zahorna. It's similar to him.
Resemblance to Zadora.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Seems to be relatively healthy. Okay, yeah, we're going to make that trade. And pick up another young guy. So he moves on to our depth chart. And where does he fall? Number 6. Number 6 prospect now. So, all right, okay, another piece. Just trying to see, he becomes. Yeah, he's a little bit depth winger, but he's got a possibility of playing more. I don't hate that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give him a little while on the AHL.
A little bit of seasoning. More importantly, we're getting younger, and we're going to need younger guys to help push our older guys, which I think is going to be important. Actually, speaking of which, we should stop here. Something I didn't do that we should always do here. Still got time, so I'm going to go manage our options, and I'm going to change my training to the assistant. By the way, Jeff, did you see the name of my character?
Ah, finally changed it up.
Not too much, after all, We are going to look at our staff. It seems that we have a very good staff in terms of goalie. Todd Reardon is our defensive coach, so we actually have a really skilled staff to start, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think you've actually got a couple of good goalie coaches.
We have a ton of coaches looking here.
Yeah, the Penguins are like that in real life. The coach list is ridiculous. And then, those are all real guys.
And our scouting looks pretty good too, but we'll take a quick peek here.
Yeah, and you may want to... I think they're maybe a little light on European scouting.
Yeah, Western Europe we could use a little bit. All right. Assuming we have budget for it, so I'm not going to be too worried. A guy from Bavaria. Yes. And in one fell swoop, he moves us almost all the way up.
Yeah. What's Eastern Europe look like? I think they were a little short there, too.
I'm just looking to see if we can add maybe one more. Marcus Herman's young guy. He's only 27. Yeah. That maxes us there. Eastern Europe. Yeah, we could use a little more help there. Trying to see if there's anybody good who's fairly young. Not looking great. Very good and average Russian.
You're already not too bad in Russia. You got somebody...
There we go.
Polish guy, okay.
There we go, Kudma. That gets us to 13. Rest of the world, just because it's fun. Oh, we gotta pay a 52-year-old Australian. Absolutely. Kojima?
That's the name from somewhere.
Well, Koji Kondo from Nintendo and Hideo Kojima from... Is that it?
It doesn't look like he's a real guy. I think I might be thinking of... Oh, no, wait. There is a Koji Kojima, but according to Wikipedia, he was a Japanese volleyball coach that died 9 years ago. So, not the same guy.
Yeah. Let's hire that guy. And all right, we filled out the rest of the world, so we're kind of maxed out there for right now. I feel pretty good about that. All right.
And so you can up or what?
We're at 13.
Oh, you can get up a couple more points.
Can we? I thought 13 was the maximum before I had to pour more money in.
It's 5 on the budget.
So you're saying we should go a little more? All right. That didn't move a single thing. It's still at 13.
Yeah, maybe I was wrong. We change it?
I feel like it was always 13. All right, adding one more Canadian is never going to hurt anyways. We added him in the East Coast. Boiled Egg 1974 says, Hockey Stream, what did I miss? Well, we're rebuilding Pittsburgh, so we've been trading away old guys and guys on bad contracts to look for cheaper guys.
Well, not really rebuilding. You're still going to contend this year, right?
Yes. Yeah,
probably. You can't just dump
we're not
Crosby and Malkin's last few years like that. Yeah.
Yes, we are trying to win a Stanley Cup with Crosby. That is our goal.
And you did sign Kane, so.
Yes, we did. So let's see. Top selling jerseys, of course, is Patrick Kane, followed by Erik Karlsson, Sidney Crosby, Chris Letang, Tristan Jarry. Patrick Kane is the number 1 selling jersey. People are excited. All right, monthly budget here. We should turn up our scouting a little bit right now.
Yeah, +5 is the max up from there. Not sure why that's not going to 20 then. Huh.
And we're going to turn up, so we're spending some money on team morale. Just a little bit. And assign scouts. Do we really need to assign?
You can probably wait till next month for the game promotion stuff. That's not going to... Yeah, and so this is new. You can send scouts to watch specific tournaments. It'll slow down their regular scouting a little bit, but on balance, it's a little better. Although the only thing available to you right now are a couple of the under 14 tournaments.
So I'll send Will Acton to the elite prospects. And where is the Banks of Bistric? Maybe we should have that included. Because I'm guessing that's in Europe, is it not?
Don't think that's an American name?
Well, I don't know for sure. It could easily be someplace in Wisconsin or Minnesota.
You were just in Wisconsin, was it?
I was, but there's some pretty weird names of things. We'll send Tommy Westland. I resurrected my Caps franchise from 1974.
That's fun. If you do the real start, you can be just as terrible as the actual Caps were.
Yes. How's Finn dealing with another Oilers loss? Yeah, everyone should expect the Oilers to lose, and then everything's just easier. Actually, we were talking.
Somehow it's Evander Kane's fault.
Well, I could have told you that a long time ago, but we were talking off stream. Did you see all the shenanigans before?
Which?
Vix27QC says, could use a nation flag beside the term in that screen. That's not a bad idea either. Although I don't know how easy that would be to implement, Jeff.
Yeah, actually, I can probably throw that together very quickly, actually. So I've got the Elite Prospects ones. Have a logo as Johan, their CAO, just sent it to me the other week, so those are in now. But did I do the Globe logo? No, I think I'll do use the national logos for those.
That's fair. Yeah, good idea, Vic27. As Jeff mentioned, we are currently on a new beta build of FHM 10, which I don't know.
Probably hoping we can. Originally it was going to be we were going to try for the end of this week, but I think we can have a little bit. It would be better if we spent the weekend on it too, just do some final testing and maybe get a few more things into it. So likely early, possibly very early next week.
Yes, we're working hard on it though. That's the key thing. And right now we are simming up to the preseason, so there's lots of stuff going on.
This is the
are going on.
Good.
Right now.
This is the current database. So this is not the opening night one. You can see was that trade with the Canucks? The Jack Rathbone thing, was that after the start of the season? Can't remember.
I feel like it was in the preseason, but I could be wrong.
But anyhow, it's the current rosters. The next build will have the current roster option, which are accurate as of I want to say Sunday night of this week. So 2 days ago,
October 17th, he was traded.
Yeah. Okay. No. So that's why Rathbone's on our roster here and Friedman's in Vancouver.
Yes. Which reminds me, I need to see if I can find myself in the crowd at the Packers game.
Yeah, was it?
How was it? It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. We were only 31 rows away from the field, so. And once again, they won. So.
As good a game as two sub-500 teams can produce.
Hey, I've never seen them lose anytime I went. And for being late November, it was about 8 degrees. So.
No, it's actually not bad.
No, not at all. Boiled eagle or boiled egg dropping some things saying thinks Draisaitl might get traded. I think that would be a mistake. I think they need to trade Evander Kane.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody's going to want him.
Draisaitl and McDavid aren't the problem.
They need to trade Evander Kane, and if they could trade, what's the defenseman's name? Nurse? Trade Nurse.
Yeah. You see, Nurse took one off he wasn't wearing a helmet in the warm-up and took a rebound off the top of his head. I think it was off the crossbar. I don't know if it was either that or somebody hit him in the back of the head with a shot, but.
Yes. All right. But yeah, so we're having a bit of a loading time here just because, again, some leagues are kicking off and, well, actually most leagues are kicked off around the world at this point, other than the NHL.
Yeah, it'll be a little slow getting to the first season, and because we did the prospects tournament, and we're just coming up on the preseason now.
Which we dressed our players, but we never put them in line, so I guess we need to do that too. And maybe we should be exploring our tactics too before we get too far.
And maybe have a look through the roles quickly too. But yeah, I mean, it's first stream of the series, so just getting set up. And the other problem you're going to run into this year, you're in a fairly tough division too.
Yes.
Flyers look like they finally have it together. The Rangers are off to a good start. Ovechkin, I mean, the Caps oddly don't have any scoring yet this year, but they're still doing okay. And Carolina's okay. New Jersey's, I think, tailed off a little bit. They had a good start, but.
All right. Uh-oh. Let's see here.
Oh, nice. Just what you want to see from the big off-season acquisition. Okay.
All right. Will Acton gives us some information on the tournaments. And 14-year-olds, so we're not too worried about too much.
Yeah, these aren't guys you're going to be seeing anytime soon.
Carlson involved in an off-ice incident. Awesome. Upset with Brandon Yeager, Patrick Kane, and Lars Eller.
Oh, Yeager's going back to junior, so.
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but I guess maybe he will be.
Maybe.
After the incident, Eric Carlson, the local media whose coverage of Carlson was already highly critical, has begun to openly call for his departure from the team right after, before he's even played a game. How do you wish to respond?
Penguins media hates him already.
Defend him, but say the team will deal with the situation internally. All right.
Which reminds me, you should probably take a look at the your team data screen, and it'll list where your media coverage is at right now.
Team data.
You're just on it.
Yep. So, media coverage is heavy.
Sorry, the home screen, not the intensity positive. But sorry, I'm at the home screen, not the data screen.
All right.
And a lot of coverage, but basically nothing one way or the other. Just, it's basically all your veterans are the ones that they're paying any attention to. So, keep an eye on and see if that coverage of Carlson shifts towards a negative problem, and try and calm Kane down.
Yes, didn't move much. All right. So we have our team. We're going to look at tactics here.
Better take a look at the roles first.
All right. Oops. Assistant created them. I don't hate any of them.
I don't know if Malkin you want really sitting in front of the net.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. All right, so let's go to...
And maybe one of you got Rust and Gunsel both as perimeter shooters. I think if you have them on the same line, you probably want to mix that up a little bit.
Let's put him as a counter-attacking forward. Rust. And Malkin, we're going to change from a screener to a dangler? Maybe just garbage collector?
No, dangler was, I think, makes sense for him.
All right, dangler it is.
Hang back a little and...
Back to the lines. Patrick Kane as a playmaker, probably getting him as a shooter would make more sense. No?
Yeah. Kane has been pretty pass first the last few years.
All right, I just want to see what he looks like. Perimeter shooter, sniper 16, playmakers 18. All right, we'll give him a shot there. Now looking at just the global tactics. And... stretch passes, nobody's bad at it.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't got that much speed on the team, but you got enough talented offensive guys that could make it work.
Well, I guess we're going to try it. Dump in, only Gunsel is only the top one.
Yeah, I don't really want to play dump and chase with this team.
I think we're going to play funnel, though. Maybe we want to cycle the puck.
Who are the weak ones on that? Yeah, that's mostly your defensive guys. Not really a big worry for what they're doing in the offensive zone. And good for Crosby, Malkin, and Kane.
So 2-3 press maybe for forecheck.
Bad fit for a couple of your more important guys.
Oh.
Although, yeah, you're not.
I think it's still that's our best shot.
Don't really have a lot. Yeah, I don't have a lot of great forechecking setups.
One, two, two retreat.
Yeah, surprised that you don't have a lot of great tactical options with this team. There's some chemistry issues here.
Ooh. Sagging zone is very bad for us. Boy, I don't know. I guess we're sticking. Jeez, 2-3's not good.
I think I'd go with man on man.
All right. Well, power play we're going to do up the center because Crosby is a great fit. Power play runs through Crosby.
Was a pretty good one, ours.
1-3-1.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Power play defense, we're all terrible at everything.
I think you got a shortage of. I traded Pedersen away. He would have been a good. He's one of your better defensive guys.
I don't care. It's a right move. All right, 10 and 4 check. And we got to play passive 1-3.
And nothing's a great fit, but
no.
And you want to shift any of the tactical tendencies?
All right, wedge in defensive zone. And counterattack. Okay, boy, this is could be really interesting really fast.
Leaving the tactical tendencies all on neutral?
I think so for now. Unless you have some thoughts.
I'm just wondering, because it didn't look like you're a great forechecking team, so maybe back off the pressure. And
okay. AJ Duel
you guys sit back a little bit more?
For tactics, you usually want to avoid bad fits as much as possible, right?
Depends on the guys. I mean, if the way we were looking at it here in a lot of cases, if you're looking at, say, power play tactics, and the bad fits are guys who aren't going to play on the power play anyhow, doesn't really matter. And if you've got a couple of good fits are guys like Crosby and Malkin who are going to play on the power play, you're not going to care as much as what's happening for the bad fits.
So you're saying making us less aggressive?
No, pressure the bottom left.
Okay, back off. I think we need to shoot the puck more.
You're that guy in the stands who yells "shoot" through the power play, aren't you?
No, I hate those people. I absolutely hate those people.
Okay, and opening night exhibition opener against Arizona.
All right, we're gonna try and play this out because see how the mods are working, Jeff.
Oh God, is this a mod that?
Watch mode.
I'm dreading.
I have. Let's see.
Here it is. You can barely even tell what the Penguins was. It's visibly a coyote, but
it's sitting on his eyes. Remains. Oh, did I forget must have forgot to put the national anthem in. That's my mad. We're gonna go.
Yeah, turn the sound on. It can be a little loud on the stream. Just watch your goals.
Yep. I must have forgot to include the anthem mod.
You got some brakes turned on?
Boiled egg. Are you installing the mods? That's the first thing I would ask. Because once you download it, you still have to install them. That's not good.
Well, it depends on how they've got it set up on Steam.
Well, no, but you have to after you download it, there's the option. When you click on Steamworks, you still have to click install the mod after you download it. Evander Kane with a wraparound stairs. Duke saying, okay, the mascots are the vibe.
Bit of a team with a better mascot, though.
That's true. Okay, boiled egg. What I would suggest then is, did you already have your save going when you had it? There's a question there from Laptop Hound there for you, Jeff.
Hang on. Check.
5-1 win. I'm gonna end this a little bit early.
The biggest challenge this year, probably, well, the one that took the most development time, I think, was getting the new custom stuff set up where you can have promotion relegation leagues and import teams from any of the other databases. That's just basically a lot of work for the guys to get everything lined up and working properly, and then testing it all to see if it works. By the way, that reminds me, in this update, the league age ranges are going to be editable. That's something we haven't done before with custom mode, so that's going to be a new feature there.
3.5.
And biggest accomplishment, I mean, it was nice getting the NHA stuff into historical. A fair amount of research that had to be done there, and we actually trying kind of sort of hacking a way to get the rover into games as well. That wasn't something was really sure we could do, and we managed to get it in there, at least in 2D mode. You're keeping, you're sending him down.
Yeah.
Jaeger goes back to junior.
We just need the cap room. More than anything else.
Oh, Jaeger's only on an entry-level contract. It's not going to make that much for. What's your payroll at now?
Right now, with our 23 guys, we're at 82.829. So we are under, officially. And we're just going to keep sitting here. And I'm mad because I got to get my Anthem mod in too, because I thought I had that done, but mistake by me. 4-1 win.
Oh, the 8-bit Anthems, that one?
Yes.
I caught him with a couple of goals. Trying to stick.
All right. New Jersey. All right, we'll throw Nugivik in. 6-2 loss. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Absolutely destroyed there. All right. All right, I'd kind of like to get up to the preseason or end of preseason here and see if there's anyone interesting on waivers for us to try and grab.
Oh, by the way, check your season goals. I didn't look at them, but see if they changed. Otherwise, you're going to be expected to get into the top half of the league, and I think it'll probably still be on that.
Top half of the league.
Yeah, okay. So make the playoffs, basically, roughly.
We're working on it. New Coke is working on it.
Fans like that you sign Kane.
Yeah. Why not? What's another 30-something, 35-plus-year-old guy going to do? He's got to go to retirement village of Pittsburgh. We're going to have like a 40-year-old defensive top pairing, a 40-year-old first line, and then everyone else is going to be like 21 by the end of the stream.
You think Letang's still going to be able to play at the top pair by the time he's 40?
I don't know if we'll be able to afford anybody else. That's what I'm saying. Getting to stay high. We're taking a big bounce. We're going to increase up our team morale a little more. Elite Prospects Under 18 tournament. So this one's much more important. Again, we'll send Will Acton, I think, to go do that.
And the tournament scouting will get a little more active later in the year when you get all the big international tournaments and the playoffs and other leagues. So you can send guys, those count as tournaments as well.
All right, I'm going to send old man Craig Patrick to the tournament.
There we go. Special advisor Craig Patrick.
77-year-old Craig Patrick. And 4-3 win over Nashville. I feel like I might already change the Pittsburgh logo in their jerseys. I mean, I like their jerseys, but I feel like we should go back to the blue Pittsburgh logo. Stands out a little more.
Like the 67 one with that had the scarf on the penguin?
Yes. You know, it's cold, Jeff. It's cold playing in the igloo. I'm just saying it's not impossible. And all right, we're getting closer here. And team still staying mostly healthy. We're going to put Nadjovic back in. Joel Hofer. 3-2 victory over St. Louis, as we would expect. Brian Rust at least is coming to play. Oh no, Erik Karlsson got injured.
Karlsson not off to a great start with you.
Day to day with an eye abrasion. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Not that big of
a deal. An owie. Yeah, Rust actually in the top 10 scoring, top 8. And leading the league in exhibition goals.
And Chris Letang gets injured. Awesome. Thank you, Chris Letang. Foot contusion in practice. Suddenly, we need to call up a defenseman.
Not even in the regular season yet. The Deuce falling apart.
Oh. So I guess we're Will Bush is still hurt. I guess we're calling up Jack Rathbone. Because we can't call up Owen Pickering.
Yeah, he just in WHL. Yeah, it's Rathbone's really the only option. Never really went anywhere for the Canucks, so I finally dumped him this year.
All right. Actually, I should probably check their tactics here really quick.
Rolls, you mean?
Yes. Their rolls. And let's see here. Oh, training camp development report. Some guys having some good ups. Really good ups.
Who's headed down?
Half the team. Ooh, look at that one. Lucas
Tchaikovsky.
Okay, that's how you say it. Big.
Yeah.
Maybe get him up to the AHL.
Dad played for Washington.
Okay, the guy we just picked up. Gendron, look at his big bump. +1, +1, +1, +1.
Now he's up to 1.5 stars too. He was, I think, yeah, three potentially. He was 2.5 before. So
Damon Hunt has a big up too. That's nice. And nobody's actually going down, Jeff.
Oh, that's promising.
Yeah.
You got a little window to win here.
Yeah. All right, so tactics and player. We are looking at Jack Rathbone, who is not a screener. He's a rushing defenseman, I guess. And yeah, that works. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 3-1 win over Detroit. What?
I'll just say P-Wog's wings. And Kane gets a first star.
Kane has done what he was expected to do in the preseason. We'll see if it continues when we get going here in the regular season. And as we continue here,
Kovac got healed up a little bit.
Yeah, both.
Graves' fitness is kind of running a little low.
Yeah, well, his back-to-back games are.
Okay, there's a good game out of Crosby finally. And we got one more game, or
I think that's a trade proposal from Dallas, offering us Arten Martino for Vinny Histroza.
So Martinez, he's just out of college.
Left winger.
And Histroza is making the minimum right now, so it's not really going to affect your cap at all.
Histroza is not playing anyways.
And again, the other guy doesn't really look like he's going to turn into anything.
He's putting up some points in college. 38 points in 37 games last year. What do we know about him in real life? 3rd round pick. Don't have any scouting on him though, so we probably shouldn't trust the 3 stars either. All right, we won't accept that one. All right. So with American Thanksgiving, Boiled Egg 1974 says, flip them. Flip them. Boiled Egg 1974. Funny thing happened to Zygmunt Palffy on my team. 2 skull fractures in a season. Still managed to play in a playoff.
It's not terribly funny if you're Palffy.
This player should be in a coma. Yeah. So we could lose a bunch of guys on waivers, but I don't think that's going to happen. Rem Pitlick is about the only guy.
Yeah, somebody might grab him, but I don't think anybody. And Butcher's hurt. And other than that, yeah. But maybe advance it just one day and see who's on the waiver list.
That's what I was doing.
Did you set your waiver trigger super low like you normally do?
Okay, Jeff, I did that in historical because lots of those guys are ranked very low.
Okay.
Laptop Hound says, did you guys end up winning a cup with Columbus? We did, Laptop Hound. We did. We won several?
And a national championship with Wisconsin, too.
All right, taking a look here. There's a lot of guys on waivers. Ooh, yep, Toronto put Joseph Wall on waivers. That could be interesting. Elias Anderson's on waivers. Caden Premium.
Just looking if I got wall
Buffalo
range a little low.
has Ukko-Pekka Lukokin. Okay, there's a few goaltenders here of interest. What's he making? Pekka Lukokin. He's only making $9.25. That's not terrible. Thoughts?
Is anybody else? He's really the only 2.5-star guy, or at least received 2.5-star guy.
Well, I said Wall is there, but he's only 2 stars right now. I think we put a claim in on Ukko-Pekka Lukokin.
Just because you like saying Ukko-Pekka?
Well, I mean, he's a higher rated. He would give us some goaltending depth, which we badly need. He's not costing us a lot.
I mean, he has, I think, has he been the starter in Buffalo? Yeah, he's ahead of Levi right now.
All right, we're going to put a claim in on him. And because I'm a jerk, we are going to, where'd he go? I just saw him. I was looking at him just before. Where did he go?
Remember, if you claim these guys, they've got to stay in your roster.
I know, it was a defenseman. It was a Winnipeg Jets defenseman. Who I'm suddenly not seeing. Declan Chisholm, 23 years old, 6'1", right-handed.
And grab Nick Patan.
I want to keep
that on the roster. Yeah, Minnesota just called him up, didn't they? I think.
I have no idea. All right, we're going to put a claim in on Declan Chisholm, too. So that would give us, all right, a couple more guys and another defenseman we need.
Yep, assuming the claims go through.
Assuming the claims go through. We can send Nezvik down. I don't think he's going to get picked up, but if he does...
I'll wait until... make sure you get him.
Yeah. Abe Kubel would be a good pickup. Laptop Hound says, was there ever a physical version of FHM or was it always digital?
There's, I've got the physical version sitting on the shelf behind me, but it was released only in Germany and it was only FHM 2, I think. So if you've got one, you got something really rare. There are probably only
there was
a few thousand of them at most out there.
One copy or some in the States got released.
Nope, never.
Well,
you would have to go into a actual, whatever the German equivalent of EB Games is, or maybe they have EB Games, and buy the game there. That's been the only physical one.
Okay.
That was like 8 years ago.
Yes, we did get Chisholm and Ukko-Pekka.
Okay.
Season preview does not mention us at all, surprisingly. So, Nedjevic's getting sent down.
And how many goalies does that leave you with in Wilkes-Barre? You may want to send somebody down to the ECHL. You've got 3 guys there now?
I'll look there in a second. And we're going to send Rathbone back down too.
Yeah, because Carlson and Tang will both be back shortly, but may miss the opener.
All right, and I want to look at my depth chart.
And that's your 23?
Well, let's see if we get that first.
Get what?
See if he clears waivers.
Oh, yeah.
Laptop Hound says, ooh, searching now. I think I looked a while ago and I didn't see a single copy. Because I was kind of wanting your copy myself.
I'll sell you mine.
No.
$1 million.
That was not a good enough impression. You gotta do that again, Jeff.
I don't do a good Dr. Evil.
$1 million.
And apparently neither do you.
I'm sick. It's not hitting right. So it looks like we got everyone. Ollie Matt is on waivers. Axel Johnson Fialbi. And Tyson Yost is on waivers.
Oh, bring Matta back. His $3 million contract.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we are under. We have our guys. We go to our depth chart now. We're going to send Magnus Hellberg down.
Hellberg or Blomqvist?
No, Blomqvist has a higher potential. He's only 21. Magnus Hellberg's already 31.
I'm just thinking Blomqvist will get more playing time. Because otherwise he's going to be backing up Nedeljkovic.
I'll do this for now. All right. I'm going to play this first game to see how we kick the season off.
And Kane against Chicago.
Of course. And it is a 2-1 loss. They outshot us.
Kane gets a goal.
We out-hit them. Patrick Kane scores the only goal.
He didn't take a single penalty.
Yeah. 944.
Sort of sat back and lost.
That's hurtful. And, ooh, wow. Senators got a second-round pick for Eric Brandstrom.
Third round.
Oh, third round. My bad. Yes. Why did I see second? Oh. All right, we're going to play one more game, and then we're going to call it here, Jeff.
Okay.
As we are gone on fairly long tonight.
It's Washington. I think that's set as the Penguins' secondary rival. Yeah.
All right.
Flyers are the main one.
Carlson is close to returning. We could put him in, but I think we better not. All right. Guess we'll see if he can come in. I was thinking this was today already, but it's actually tomorrow. Erik Karlsson is ready to return. And so is Letang. Ooh, big ups. So for the first time, we get both of our... I'm wrong. My bad.
Letang's not ready yet?
Yeah, Letang is not ready yet.
Carlson's only 80% fitness, too, so maybe a little tired at the end of this.
And we lose 3-1 anyways. Because everybody starts fighting. And hooking and slashing.
No penalties in the first game, and then you're like 4 in the first period.
Patrick Kane scores, again, our only goals. So, that's fun. All right, with that, I guess. Thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/franchise hockey. No, it's not. is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. All of our archives going live Sundays at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. On Twitter, we are at franchise hockey. We can find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. You can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums. You can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss.
And Jeff, you snuck in a win there.
I did. 6-2 win.
Crosby it is against Calgary, though, so that hardly counts.
Crosby finally got a goal.
Oh, you crushed him 46-28 on the shots. But, yeah, as I said before, we're working on the next update now, the first sort of full update for FHM 10. Hoping to have that out Monday-ish, early next week. And in any case, just doing some final testing on it and have a few bug fixes in it. It'll have the current database. The rosters are updated as of a couple of days ago. And then after that, we'll take a little longer break. We'll probably have the first content update where we start adding new things to the game. It will probably be about a week or so before Christmas, so it'll be a few weeks after that. And, barring if assuming we don't have any hot fixes or problems with the next update, we might have to put out a interim update before then, but hopefully not. But so that's roughly what the schedule will be heading up to Christmas. So other than that, happy Thanksgiving to the Americans tomorrow. I think we covered pretty much everything, Adam.
Yes, although if you're watching this on the delay, we hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Or are currently having a good Thanksgiving.
Depends on
Could be watching it tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so we'll be back next week with, I think I'll be starting my Canadians long-term historical game back, start in 1909, and go from there.
All right, sounds good. So thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.